Welcome to East End Park, Ernie.
Right.
Nice to see you back. Have you been here before? Before this time, since you left? Way back in '72?
Oh, several times.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right.
What was the last time? It was about 18 months ago.
Right.
And then I was with Arthur the first time I came along here. And then I was with Billy McPhee the second time, plays for East Fife. And I was guest of honour that day. So I've been here about 3-4 times.
Right.
As hospitality. But I've been here to see games. Games that I wasn't involved with hospitality. I've been here several times, yeah.
When you came to Dunfermline, you were signed in January 1971 by Alec Wright,
Correct,
the then
yeah.
manager. So what made you leave Aberdeen, because you were goalkeeper up there?
Well, at that time, I had to run the team for about 2.5-3 years, and then Bobby Clark got back in. I'd lost a wee bit of confidence at that time. He got back in, and then they brought in another boy for Rangers, Gerhard Neath, for the backup, so it was looking pretty good for me. So I had to ask for a transfer, and I think it was away within a fortnight.
Right. Was it right when you were with Aberdeen that when you were in goal,
Bobby Clark,
Bobby
yeah.
Clark played outfield?
Yeah, he played centre half in the reserves, and I think he come on one of the games as a substitute. I think it was at Ibrox, I'm not sure if it was Ibrox or not, but he definitely come on as a substitute one of the games.
You also played for Scotland, didn't you? You got
Yes.
for Scotland when you were away.
Twice.
What was that experience like?
It was terrific. The first one was a friendly in Ayr. It was the time of I was also there at the time of the home internationals, and I was the reserve goalie for, I think it was about three of the games. And the first cap was against Ayr, the second cap was against Austria in the World Cup. That was a qualifying game in Vienna. And that was the two caps we got. But at that time, I've only recently received a cap, because at that time you had to play 3 times in home internationals before you got one cap. But they abolished that after 1975, and now they get one cap for every game. So I got mine 40 years later. 40 years later,
yeah.
And I only got it about 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I think it was. And I had to go to Hampden. It was a great day. Oh, it was a fabulous day. That Mark Botti and Campbell Ogilvie. A great day. We had the family with it. It was a day to remember.
Yeah. When you left Aberdeen to come to Dunfermline, how did that come about? Was it because Bobby Clark was back?
Yeah, it was just a case of that I knew that I was to seek pastures because Bobby had been back in the team. And Bobby thought that was the first Aberdeen player that Eddie Turnbull had signed, because the both of them were at Queen's Park together. So it was just a follow on that Eddie went there, and he always liked Bobby, and Bobby would go to Aberdeen.
The time you were here, Alec Wright was obviously the manager, and you made the team right away. You finished that season.
Yeah.
And the other goalkeeper here at that time was John Arrow.
Correct. That's right.
So you displaced him.
Right. That's right. John.
Yeah. How was he as a goalkeeper?
Oh, John was a good goalkeeper. It was the same kind of effect, I think, that I had coming here, was Bobby Clark to displacing me. And John had lost a bit of confidence, the same as I did. But I knew within my heart that I had to move on, because they brought that Gerhard Neath Rangers, and that was it.
At that time, Dunfermline were beginning to be on the slide, shall we say, and weren't winning many games,
No.
weren't scoring many goals.
No.
Scoring goals was the problem,
Yeah.
rather than defensively.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Because the defence was solid at that time. Cushley and Fraser and Callaghan, it was all household names at that time. Gardner, God. When I came here, I mean, to come into the dressing room the first day, and Bertie Payton and Christ, it was names that just fell off the tongue.
One of the games you played in was the Scottish Cup game against Celtic. Can you remember that
Yeah.
one? We drew away from home.
Drew 1 each at Parkhead, I think it was, and then I think we lost 1-0 here? I'm quite sure it was 1-0. And the crowd were up on the roof. I can always remember that. It was packed, and they were up on the roof. I think it was that one there.
Yeah.
You don't remember that, no?
No, I can't remember that one. Was that a big experience then for you?
Oh, it was. But I played against Celtic in various games, but that cup tie was because I don't think it gave us a chance at Parkhead. And I think it was an ex-Celtic boy that scored, Joe McBride. I'm quite sure he was playing for Dunfermline at that time. I'm sure he scored.
We just avoided relegation that season by the skin of our teeth, and they started to play a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
Bring through youth. Was that a problem because there was not that many experienced guys?
I think his hands was tied because they had to bring in new players because some of the boys were reaching an end that would be fabulous for the club. And then you've got boys like the boy Wallace, and Barry Mitchell, they brought him in, and Jim Scott. It was all young boys they brought in at that time. And I think that was down to the coach, Willie McLean. I think that was his department, bringing the young guys in.
Yeah. The start of season 71-72, you were in the goal then again, and they played a friendly against West Ham.
Yep.
So, although they got beat, Dunfermline 3-1, you were playing the likes of
Jeff
Hurst and Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore, yeah. Great. It was a great game that day, and it was packed as well that day as well. And who was the other big boy?
Harry Redknapp played.
Harry Redknapp, that's right, Harry Redknapp, that's it.
Yeah. So, was it good to play against a team like that?
Most of them were household names as well, and it was good to see that we were competing with them. And I think that game had something to do with Big Cushley coming back from West Ham, because he came back to West Ham and he came here.
Yeah, because John Cushley was ex-West Ham
That's
player.
right, I think that game had something to do with that.
You were then displaced by John Arnold during that season, and then we lost Alec Wright as manager in February 72 and George Miller came in.
That's right.
So was he much different as a manager to Alec Wright?
Volatile as well. George is quite an extrovert, but Alec was too nice a guy. But I think George got more of the good at the young boys. It wasn't so much a discipline. Alec Wright was a more a disciplinarian, but George was through his tongue. He got the best of some of the players.
What was it like to play at that time? Did you, as a goalkeeper, have different routines and compared to what they do now as goalkeepers? When I was in goal, I always say this to people that some of the boys that have stepped aside and retired now, in my era, that if they had the gloves that the guys have got nowadays, most of us would still be playing at this age. No, I mean these gloves are unbelievable.
because the ones we issued with were just cotton, and when they got wet, you had to strap them to your wrist because they were already done. You had to strap them up to your wrist, and that was it. Yeah, there was nothing else at that time, nothing else, and they were green. And I think the name of the guy that brought them out was Peter Benetti, the Chelsea boy. But that was all. Now it's all sponge, hardened. Oh.
Did you train any differently to any of the players, or did you just can't do the training that the players?
Right. Well, we done most of the training of the players, and then we got to set aside a session for the 2 goalkeepers. Sometimes 3 goalkeepers. A younger boy come in. But that was the story at Aberdeen as well. Bobby Clark and I used to work together quite a lot. And Eddie wanted it that way. He done the hard stuff, and then he set aside. They were getting ball skills, and we were getting coaching for the goalkeepers.
The start of 1972-73, we had been relegated at the end of 71-72, and I don't know, I don't think you were playing in the game, but no doubt Mr. Leishman will recall that it's the game at Ibrox at the end of that season.
Is that a game he scored?
I think so.
You'll never forget that one. Big Leish, some boy. When I was staying in Glenrothes, we used to pick Leish up. The Dunfermline junction, getting at the Dunfermline junction. We used to pick him up in the morning.
Was he as outgoing then?
He's an extrovert. He's some boy. I mean, that job was made for him, wasn't it? I mean, there's nobody else who could have get the promise. I mean, it's all cut and dry there. Nobody could banter with him.
When Alec Wright made a comment about you, thought when you were playing that you could have played outfield, although you had never played outfield in your career at all, because you were a very good header of the ball.
Well, that started at Aberdeen. When we bounce games, that the two goalies, that's how Bobby Clark became no bad centre half, and I played a centre forward. He got us out the goals and made us play outfield to see how it works, with the outfield, where the goalkeeper would be in essence to where you were going to be, and same at the other end, centre half, where the centre forward would be. So it's just reading the game from goalkeeping perspective, and that's where Eddie put it. Oh, he's a marvellous coach, Eddie.
After you left Dunfermline in 72-73, you went to East Fife.
Right.
And you had a successful period there because you about 5 years you were at East Fife.
77. Left East Fife in 77.
One of the games that you'll probably remember, and that people will probably, East Fife fans will probably talk about, I believe you saved 3 penalties in one game.
The Celtic game.
How did you manage that?
Well, 2 of them were stoppers. They were stops, but the third one was over the bar, and they said I got a touch there, but if the truth be told, I did get a touch.
What did you do after you left East Fife? And you went to a couple of clubs?
No, Cowdenbeath. Went to Cowdenbeath in a swap deal for John Hughes. He came. I think he came here as well. He was here. He was here at one time, John Hughes. I'm sure at Dunfermline. Well, it was a swap deal. I went to Cowdenbeath. He went to East Fife. And the manager at that time at Cowdenbeath was Frank Connor. And oh dear me, George Mill. He's volatile is a word he could.
So, and you ended up, was it Airdrie and then you...
Berwick.
And then you Did
That
you
was
end up
it.
playing junior?
Ended up playing junior for the first team was Oakley, and the centre half in front of me was a boy called George Corner, Celtic, and he got himself down from 15 stone to 11 and a half stone, and he was terrific. So I was at the back and he was in front, and just to roll the ball to me. Great player.
So over your career, did you play with some really good players?
Oh, I wish I knew this was happening there, because I've got one when we were at Lars for a fortnight, you know, the home internationals, and the squad was unbelievable. Eddie McCready, Charlie Cook, Henderson, Law, Johnson, Gilzine, goes on and on and on. And that was the squad you were in for a fortnight. And I've got a photo and I keep it with me. Another goalkeeper was a boy called the boy from Liverpool. What's his name? Goalkeeper away backs after the 69-70 World Cup. Tommy, his nickname was the Flying Pig. He's a big, hefty guy. No, I can't remember. Pass. But the rest of the players, it was all Billy McNeil, Ronnie McKinnon, Bremner, forgot about him. What a squad it was.
So was there anyone that you played with in particular that
Yeah.
stood out?
Yeah, when I was at Aberdeen, they signed the guy for the Hungarian team, and his name was Zoltan Vaga. Oh, this guy was terrific. Oh, what a player. Amazing player. He never, in warm-up, he never joined them in the warm-up. He used to just run up and down the side of the stand. Never touched the ball. Never touched the ball. What a player. Oh, and I think he went back to Austria, I'm sure. He went back to one of the Austrian teams.
When you look back on your career, would you have changed any of it?
No, it's been good to me. It's been good to me. I've got no well with the players, and I've never had any cliques or grievances. It's always been straightforward. So I wouldn't change that for a minute.
So, how do you look back on your time at Dunfermline? Because it was.
As I said to you before, it was all household names. It was, I mean, it was a real shock to come in here and see all these guys. Hugh Robertson, I forgot about him. I think he just came before me. I think Hugh just came before me. And some of the talent was great. John Lunn, I forgot about him as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us.
No problem.
And it's nice to see you back at Eastern Park.
Good.